How many times have you been in one of those situations when someone asked you, if I give you 1 million, what would you do with that money? What was your response? Did you say I would purchase an exotic car and a big house? If that was your response, then you actually do not want to be rich. You simply want to look like a rich. So always remember, no one is impressed with your possessions as much as you are. The biggest barrier in keeping your money in your pocket is your ego, or it could be the hunger for more. Jesse Livermore was the greatest stock market trader of his time. By 1929, he was already one of the most well-known investors in the world. And in 1929, when market crashed and investors were taking their own lives, Jesse made more than 3 billion in a day and became one of the richest men in the world. After his 1929 success, Jesse, overflowing with confidence, made larger bets. He wound up for over his head in increasing amount of debt and eventually lost everything in market. Broke and ashamed, Jesse took his own life. So getting money is one thing and keeping it is another. So why people go broke is because to show off and satisfy their ego, or maybe hunger for more. Do you have any friend who keep talking about making plans, where to invest, how to invest, but when something goes wrong, they do not have anything to go further? Yes, I agree, planning is important, but the most important part of every plan is to plan on the plan, not going according to plan. The plan is only useful if it can survive reality, and you never know what is going to take place in future. So always have a room for error. For instance, if you say it would be amazing if market returns 10% a year over the next 10 years, but it will only does 5%, I will still be okay. I'm sure that you may have heard people talking about saving water. Why people talk about that when we have an enormous amount of water on the planet, but the quantity of drinkable water is less? So if we don't save it, we will run out of water one day. Similarly, if you do not have habit of saving, you will be broke for sure. Savings does not only provide you a tension-free life, it also allows you to be more flexible, and most importantly, it gives you freedom. And freedom is the highest dividend money pays. Keep tracking your spendings because everything has a price, but not all prices appear on labels. How many times you think where my money is going? I also used to think the same. In the end of the month, my spendings used to be more than my expectations, and I did not have any clue what was happening. Then I came across an idea and started writing down my even a single rupee I was spending. I was not only writing down how much I was spending, but also on what I spent. And in the end of the month, I was surprised because my expenditure were more than my expectation. And finally, I came to know where my money was going.